have all the chakras and mudras activated. So next one is a side chakra. It's the Hara. Here, three fingers below the navel, and we are using an imaginary tanto, an imaginary sword, to do the Hara Kiri, like this. The breath is as if a sword would be penetrating your skin, yeah, as if you would stab yourself, yeah, and you're really using this area to activate the muscles and the energies in this center. Pull up, hold the breath. Now, when you exhale, you can use your latissimi like this. When you inhale, I would recommend to stand straight. One more time. The longer the breath, the better. The longer you can hold the breath, the longer you can actually exhale or inhale, the more vitality you will draw into your muscles and into your system, the whole system, complete. From muscles to bones to blood, and of course to your energy fields. Yeah? Then you repeat that. Pull it in to the side of the goddess, to the left side. And you do half circles, as if you would wield a sword. So I'm already combining movement and placement. You would just start with placement. Notice that you really have to go over. The best way to test it is to lift the other foot. If you can do that, then you are really over with your weight. The axis has to change completely from the yin to the yang side, from the god to the goddess. Now, when you go into movement, in this case, anything that goes to the side is very good. And especially if you're working on surface with a lot of stones, you get an extra massage with this exercise. It's an awesome exercise for balance. I'll show you. Yeah, here in the Hara, you bring up leg and arms, and then you extend in the diagonal. The more straight you can do it, the better. And if you want, later, you lift it up, you turn it out, you bring it in, and to the other side. Yeah, I would always recommend to do a few swishes in between in order to disperse the tension. It takes a lot of tension, and there is one trick to that. The trick of holding the balance is to imagine an element that you can push against. I like to imagine sand. So if I'm trying to go into that straight position, and I feel I'm losing my balance, I imagine something solid that I'm pushing against it from my foot and from my arms. So as if I would push two walls of sand, of stone away. This brings me into my center and makes me much more stable. Watch. I bring it up, now I imagine sand here and here, or stone, and now I push. But sometimes I still lose the balance. The trick here, if you change direction, is you also have to change the perspective of the element. It's really hard with just two stones beneath your feet. Now I'm pushing up, so I'm pushing here against, and it's really hard. Yeah, but no matter what you do, if you try and just work with it, even though you might not always succeed, the muscles and the body will learn. So you will always have a development, even though it doesn't feel like it at the beginning. So always keep swishing,